All right, all right. Let's get this moving. We good? We good? I think we're good. Okay. All right. Sorry, I'm a couple minutes late. Brother Gene is on the road, so I'm gonna have to figure out my own trivia questions tonight. So I'll make sure that they're recent. How you doing, Florida Panthers, Sean? Everybody is already in here. Sounds good. Pouncing pucks. I am functional. I am absolutely functional. That's the height of how I am today. Lots of rest, but I'm doing good. I'm doing good. All right, so let's just start this right off. Let me show you what we got going on tonight. Gators, Tim. Yeah. We're gonna build up. We're gonna build up our confidence here on the stream. Okay. Right now, I'm sure many of us are not feeling so good. So we're gonna build up the confidence in this during the stream. So, two things I'm giving away tonight. I'm giving away not the shirt that I'm wearing, but a shirt like exactly what I'm wearing. I've got multiple. So, here it is. All right. So I've got size extra large. I've got size large. I'm fairly certain I have a medium. What I don't have is trivia questions because Brother Gene kind of failed out on that. And let me get these over here. All right. I'm giving away one signed puck, but I'm going to give the winner tonight the choice of the four names. Okay. So the four names we have are Sean Bergenheim, Dave Bolin, Dan Ellis, and Jimmy Hayes. So whoever wins the puck tonight can pick which one of the four they want. So at some point here, let me see. I've got to do a little bit of maintenance here to make sure that the stream goes well. Delete some of these some of these old Zooms I got here. So that there we go. That's about 40 gigs deleted. Done. That should help out tonight. No problem. All right. Hey, bud, how you doing? George, Gene, Vincent, Luigi, Darius, Julian. I already saw one bad Steve up above. We need Owen Tippett in that. I can't believe we're lost game one, and Bob's playing out of his mind. Bob playing great, and I still don't believe what happened the other night. I'm still frustrated, pissed off, aggravated, and all of the aideds. I'm all of the aideds. Hey, Sexy Steve. We'll call you Sexy Steve. Let's see, Dooley, what's up? Jaws, big game tonight. If we lose the series, most likely over. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not giving up, but this is a must win. They have to approach this game like an elimination game. So to copy and paste in the Battle of Alberta. I mean, holy crap. I woke up and I saw the score of that game, and it sucks that it was so late because I ended up in the Rangers Canes game where they scored 3 freaking lousy goals. And before I was done with the recap, Calgary had already scored 3 goals. I picked the wrong game, but it's just so late, man. You're below average, Steve. Nah, I'm sure. What does your wife say, Steve? All right, let's see. Matthew, what team do we root for after? Let's put it this way. I would love to see Gallant. If the Panthers are eliminated, I would like to see Gallant win. We'll put it that way. So, yeah, man, I'm sure that Calgary game was fun. It's a shame I missed it. So, Bud, you got your power play unit Forsling with Giroux, Horny with Duclair, and then Bennett in the middle in the Braden Point area. You don't know if God cares about hockey, but you're praying for the Cats. Kevin, good to see you. Thanks for coming out. Yeah, we've got to stay out of the box, but those are just words, and I don't think that these guys really. I don't know that they have it figured out. I mean, we still took a penalty 30 seconds in. I don't know. I was so disappointed because we played a damn good first period and we had the lead. That's not a game we should lose at home. It's very, very disheartening. Very much. Let's see. Buck Skull Gang in the house. That's a new name for the channel. Appreciate that. Panthers fan as a Bolts fan, worry about this game, right? Darius, no three-peat. We'll never hear the end of it from the Bolts fan if they do. That is so true, man. So true. Oh, so Steve's got a 3-0 Tampa. Your prediction is 3-0 Tampa, then a reverse sweep for the Panthers. Then we ban any fan who didn't believe or gave up. Gene, do you think we'll break Vasilevsky's record of never losing 2 in a row? It's got to happen now. Absolutely has to happen now. There's just nothing for it. This is nothing. It's a shame because we have to steal one on the road just to get home ice back. And the whole power play thing just absolutely pisses me off because it all revolves around Huberdeau not shooting the puck. Because I've said it 1,000 times, the goaltender and the defense, they are cheating. They are playing the pass. And if I can see that for months and the TNT announcers can see it after 30 seconds, why hasn't that been fixed? Either this coach is not getting in Huberdeau's ear enough or he's having no effect. All right, let's see. Andrew Brunette, if you lose, we'll fly you in so you can replace me and you're interim on the channel. I'm good with that. I'm good for that. Matthew Jean, was a goalie interference? You believe so? It was total BS. I was really surprised to see that goal stand. Clearly hit Bobrovsky in the head, and by the time he had his head back into place, the puck was past him. It's not why we lost, though. And I know, obviously, we got to score more than one goal. We had our opportunities to get goal number 2, goal number 3. We're being too fancy with the passes. But yes, to me, I believe it was goalie interference. What can you do? All right, let's see. Tack Nuke says, hot take, Vasilevsky is not the demigod that everyone makes him out to be. I'd love to see the proof of that. I'd love to prove that this series, right? Steve, the hockey guy says he could hit Bob because he wasn't in the paint. So because Bob was in the paint, but his head was out. I mean, what's Bob supposed to do? Do a headstand, right? Yeah. It's a tough call. But, I was surprised to see the goal stand. But then again, I'm a Panther fan, so I wasn't hugely surprised. He gave up 22 goals last series. You're talking about Toronto. Toronto shoots the puck. And I know they lost. But well, actually, I should take that back a little bit. I did see a lot of overpassing. Toronto reminded me of the Panthers a lot. And so, I mean, look, I know we've beaten Vasilevsky before. The problem is when he gets into this zone, I mean, he shut us out last year, game 6. When he gets into a zone, he's tough, man. He's tough. Matthew Jean says, thank the Lord I'm not wearing that cursed jersey from Steve. Joseph, will the building be loud enough tonight? You heard it wasn't a tough place to play last time. We feed off of each other, right? So The team needs the crowd to get going, and the crowd needs the team to get going. And as soon as Tampa made it 2-1, you could hear a pin drop in that building. All right, One Bad Steve, how you doing, buddy? I appreciate that. What do we? I don't have my glasses. Damn it! If anyone says your New Jersey is cursed, count all the Stanley Cups the Panthers have won with my old jerseys. He's kind of got a point, though, guys. He's got a point. He's got a point. You know, been wearing those jerseys all 6 years. What they've gotten us to the second round. Oh, man. All right. SoFlo, get hammered tonight. I deserve it. I don't disagree with you. Let's just see how it goes. I don't want to have to do another rant. If we lose, it better be going down swinging, not with that effort we gave in the second and third period yesterday or the other day, right? There goes Norchi with Aquanda. I couldn't even read it that time. Duke Tube, thank you, sir. I appreciate it, man. You're just trying to have another boat parade. Yeah, the Duke Tube. I like that. We got to stop Tampa from having a three-peat, man. Matthew says, since that made Steve give me $5, you've been waiting for your cut. Let's see. One Drag Steve, he's true. The Jersey arrived by game 4 to Washington series. We won 3 straight. Well, yeah, but maybe I should have left it in the package. Huh. We'll see. I would love to think it was the jersey. The jersey would make it easy, but Huberdeau, Barkov. And I told you guys Verhaeghe was hurt. I was watching him. I knew he was hurt, man. Now, he's supposed to be a game-time decision tonight, but the way he was turning, I think it's a groin. Duke Tube, all love. Yeah, man. Frank, how you doing, buddy? Woo, I can't keep up with the chat. This is good. That's not a complaint. Peter says, wear the same jersey for every game now. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Oh, man, Bud, name one alumni I'd bring back to this roster for each position. Well, I mean, I wouldn't mind Luongo in his prime. I wouldn't mind Ed Jovanovski in his prime. And this team needs a Pavel Bure on it. As good as they are, give me Pavel Bure in his prime. Yeah, we won't be losing games 2-1 then, or 4-1, or whatever the hell it is. All right, let's see. Cody says baseball fans freeze the jerseys to get rid of bad mojo. I never heard that. That's actually a really good idea. Man. Florida Panthers, Verhaeghe better be playing. I think it's game time. I'm sure he will. They had Mammon on the top line at practice. That's a scary thought. With Mammon on the top line, Joe Thornton's got to be thinking, what the hell do I got to do to get into a game? Mammon had a couple of games. Thornton's got to play a game. Put him out there, right? Yeah, Calgary actually shoots, Darius. Exactly, man. Duke, he'll be here for the rant, win or lose. Go Boats. Yeah, show the Canadians what real hockey is about. Yeah, let's at least do 7 games, right? Let's at least do 7 games, man. But Lou had a .927 save percentage on a bottom feeder Panther team. He was something else, man. The timing sucked. It's a shame that Islanders series when we had gotten Yager and everything. The timing was just too late for him, man. Vasi's washed up. I believe it. I'll believe it when I see it. Matthew Jean, Mammon scores 3 first period goals. Tack Nuke says, I missed out in the stadium at the anti-Uyghur heckles during the first round. I think the fans are starting to notice. Yeah. it's so obvious in the playoffs because in the regular season when he screws up, and really this goes for anybody, but he was screwing up. But in the regular season, you don't notice as much because we're outscoring teams. So all right, so we won 7-4 instead of 7-3. But in the playoffs, I've been saying it all year, that one screw up can cost you a game. I'm not saying Uyghur cost us game one though. That's on our shooters. That's on our elite players. They're not showing up. It's got to stop. All right. Florida Panthers, you just said it for me. 11-16 have to step up. Exactly. Oh, Phil, Lou or Van Beesbrook. That's such a tough call. I think Beezer, because when Beezer would get into the zone, I think he was just a little bit better. Lou, even when he was in the zone, might give up that one greasy goal a game. Be interesting to see who had more shutouts, Luongo or the Beezer. So Flo, we could really use Markstrom and Gabranson for this series. I'm happy for Gabranson, although it wasn't much defense and goaltending last night, right? Bud says Jaws has a carousel of hating three players that changed from Barkov to Uyghur to Bob. Well, you see what happens when I'm positive to players, so I have to be bitching about somebody, and Bob's playing too well. And Huberto pissing me off, man, because he figured it out this year. Huberto figured out that he has to play with that edge. And he's blowing it. All right. Darius, I think Huberto finally came back to the ice series. He's still on the bench. Oh, man. Raven, you're going to be watching the Celtics? Well, that makes sense. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, Raven, we won't let them get up to nothing. It can't happen, man. Frank, Hubie had 10 points last year against the Lightning. He did have a good series last year. He did have a decent series last year. No doubt. Which is why I thought we would see a better guy game one. So Raven, you never know when. Oh yeah, and right when Anderson is coming back to try to make this a quick series. T. Solano just joined in the chat. The team played well the first and the second half, but they have to figure out, the penalty, the freaking power play and the penalty. It's all special teams right now. It's all special teams. But I should do a shirtless Cooch interview. Our intro, I don't have the intro done. I'm gonna throw Bob out. Bob's got the intro tonight. Fluffy wasn't cooperating at the river today, man. That's actually a really good point, Flo. Hubie has those Tannehill moments, holding the ball too long in the pocket. It's actually exactly it. So I'm going to look up. Bear with me here, guys. I'm going to look up the first trivia question because Brother Gene failed me, and he didn't tell me that he failed me until 5 minutes before the stream. So let me look up this one thing here so I give away the shirt here. That's okay. And then let's see. Be back with you guys in 2 seconds, guys. Come on, Google, spell it out for me. There we go. All right. Since this just came up, oh, come on. Now we got the different page. Where's his stats page? I don't want his Wikipedia page. All right, let's go here. Let's see here. since this came up in the chat. Yes, I'll accept the cookies. Boy, the internet is a... Oh, wow, nowhere near. Wow, I'm shocked about that. All right, so I'm coming back to the stream. Okay, let's give away the shirt first. All right, so it's basically the shirt that I have on. Yes, one bad Steve. No, it's a decent question. You're still going to have to look it up. All right, so for this shirt, now this is an extra large, but I got large and medium in case anybody's skinny. Here's the question. Who had more shutouts, Luongo or Van Beesbrook, and how many did the winner have? Who had more shutouts, Luongo or Beezer, and how many did he have? Steve? Close, Steve. We're still looking. Lou 18, Beezer 4. Lou, Steve got it right, but where's the Bud? That's close. Bud, that was close. Still waiting. You got the first one right, but how many? You got to give me the number, Steve. We got Lou. It wasn't even close, too. I was surprised. Matthew quit. Somebody could have looked close, Kevin. You're so close, Kevin. It's like almost impossible. Bud, you're not quite. You could have looked it up by now, Bud. There we go. Steve got it. One bad Steve got it, and he was the first one to get Lou, too. So one bad Steve got it. Luongo had 77 shutouts. I was surprised to find out that Beezer only had 40 shutouts because I used that as, I guess, the evidence. I was wrong. Can you believe that? Put that in your pocket. I'm admitting I was wrong. I thought Beezer had more shutouts because I guess when I remember him from those years with the Panthers, it just seems like you could never score on him. So Steve's got the shirt. So Darius, you're saying you beat him? Hold on a second. I mean, I can only go by how I see it on my chat, right? That's the hard part. See, I'll take a screenshot. I got one bad Steve 7, and I got Darius. Darius, I got shirts. You can have a shirt. I got plenty of shirts, Darius. All right. So the email address is Flying Flucky. Oh my God, Flying Flucky. I do need to get drunk. The email address is flyingfluffyhockey@gmail.com. So Darius. Yeah, man, it don't matter, man. It'll cost me $5 to ship. No worries. So just email me, remind me what you want and the size that you need, and I'll get you out a shirt. I got plenty of them. And Steve doesn't want it anyway. You cheated. I should ban you. You have to ban yourself. You're the only mod. You have to ban yourself. Yeah, Flying Flucky. Can you believe I said that? Raven, here's a question. Do the Discord mods get mod on YouTube? I hadn't even thought about that. You guys know I'm slow to the party with that, right? Kevin says you'll take when you were close. So here's the thing, because here's the thing about everybody that wants a shirt. I'm going to give the 2 away today. Those shirts have been on sale on my eBay store for about 4 years now. I still have some left, but I've sold hundreds of those shirts. It's $15 for the shirt. Just like with the flags and everything like that. The link to the eBay store is in all the descriptions to the videos. Now, that said, as long as the Panthers are in the playoffs, I'll be giving more shirts away. So there's no worries there. Hey, Steve, give me a good question for the Pucks. Yeah, I was gonna say here X24-4. Well, I had said Panthers in 5. Good luck to me, right? Good luck to me, man. I had said Panthers in 5. Um, I guess I'm gonna have to say I'm sticking to it. So Steve's gonna give us the second question. You're doing the math now. Now the second question is for one of these signed pucks. Now here's the deal: the photo finish or not, I gotta give the puck to whoever wins the right off the bat. Whoever wins on my screen, because I only got 4 pucks to give away. I want to be able to give them away over multiple streams. So this is not something like the shirts or the flags where I can give out second and third place. So the winner is going to get the choice of the signed pucks. I got Sean Bergenheim, Dave Boland, Dan Ellis, and Jimmy Hayes. So there's only one. All right. If it's a photo finish, however it looks on my screen, that's the best I can do, guys. All right. So Steve's gonna get me a real question. And then we'll give those away a little bit later in another 10 minutes or so. Phil, I did say the Panthers in 5 was my gut instinct, so I got to stick to it until we lose again. Panthers in 5. I stuck to it last time, and we won 2 of the 3 games. I said we would win in overtime, so I'm not going to quit on my gut now. Just we're going to win tonight. We're going to win tonight, so we can still win in 5. All right, let's see. Cusco Ray, I like that. So you started the stream late. Your apologies if it's past the discussion. They did not call it goalie interference because if you watch the replay, you can hear the ref telling Cirelli that he was in a good spot. Yeah, the TV announcer said because Bob was in the paint. But I guess if the player's outside the paint and he hits the goalie, I guess it's okay. Tough. Carnival looks like he's out. He was a game time decision. Have they put him as out for certain? Gene Marshall, serious question. Do we go 5 forwards or keep Ekblad on the power play? Guys are going to call me crazy. There were years where Nola Chari was in front of the net getting deflections on the power play. We have to do something different. The guys aren't getting the puck to the net. And either that or Hornquist. Do something different. It's just beyond frustrating that they can't get this sorted out. And, Duke saying in the interview, well, we're gonna stick to it, right? Yeah, we're gonna stick to it like Jimmy Johnson kept insisting Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was gonna be Emmitt Smith. And you see what happened there. These stubborn coaches, he's gonna wait too long. So I don't know. Maybe the best thing we could do is when we're gonna get a power play is I like this idea. I got the idea to fix the power play. I like the idea. I got the idea to fix the power play. This is it. This is genius. As soon as the ref raises his arm and we know we're going to go on the power play, we take a penalty as well. So it's forced 4-on-4. That's genius. No, as soon as the ref raises his hand, before they call it, before they blow the ice, we take a penalty on purpose, and it's 2 minutes of 4-on-4. Boom. Fixed. Done. Oh, yeah. I'm not even kidding. They'll never do it, but that'll fix the problem because we're smoking hot on 4-on-4. Leaves us plenty of room on the ice. God, I can't believe I didn't think about that before. All right. Let's see. Chris, you really didn't want to have to ask you to do this, but I think it's time to bring out the big guns. We got to get Fluffy out there on the ice, Airbud style. Oh, man, Fluffy on ice. That would be something. He's very skittish about his feet. I can't imagine trying to get him in the little booties and the little socks. Oh, man. Yeah. I can't take him to the river when it freezes up anymore. Well, because he gets, he used to like to walk and run on the ice, and now I have to make sure he stays safe, you know. So, Raven, has Frank been here lately? We got a new Frank. We got Frank Morales. Our other Frank, I think the Gashamostuka got Frank. I think he owed one too many people too much money. Let's see. Lewis says we should put Bennett in the face of Kucherov all night. We should do something. We cannot let him just sit there and twiddle his thumbs and do what he does. He's so damn good. It pisses me off. He's just one of those players where you, as much as you hate him because he's on the other team, you just watch him, and I'm just screaming. I'm just like, Huberto, you may not be that good, but you're good enough. And Huberto doesn't take advantage of his skill set the way a guy like Kucherov does. Pisses me off. All right, let's see. Yeah, John Carter, 50 plus. We're good. This is really good, man. Yeah, I've seen the comments about, Matthew, you want Trotz. To answer the question, TK, does Trotz even want the Panthers? We will know the answer to that question if he doesn't sign while we're still in the playoffs. Then you'll know that he's interested. So if we make it to round 3 or the finals, and well, I guess if we make it to round 3 or the finals, the assumption would be Brunette's going to stay. And he's nominated for the Jack Adams. Ain't that some shit? I mean, Stu said it really well in the review. He got handed this great team and this system from Q, and all he really had to do was not screw it up. And I get that it took some leadership and some steadiness to keep things on an even keel after losing the coach. So for that, he deserves some credit. And I get that the awards are the best regular season guy, and he did do a good job. But his inexperience is showing up now. And it's going to be a really tough call because he's learning on the job. And I just don't know that we have the talent to overcome his epic slowness in making adjustments. All right, One Bad Steve texts to me. Let's see. Hey, Tristan, how you doing? TK, Bruno's not bad, not great. Well, I mean, I know what you're saying. You can't hold him to the Q standard, but at the same point, that's the kind of coach we need to lead these guys in the playoffs. We need a guy that's been there, done that, and knows the adjustments to make before game 4. All right, let's see. What did One Bad Steve send me? Here we go. Let's see. Okay, Steve. So let me see who these. Okay. That's a pretty easy question. Cody, thank you, sir. Let's see. Jaws, the rules say that if the puck hits the net and the refs don't catch it, then play continues. Tampa challenged it and got called back. Thoughts? What the TV guys said is that's a challengeable play. So, as an example, like if they wouldn't have scored, Tampa couldn't have come back later and said reset the clock to when it hit the net. But because a goal was scored, that's challengeable. And as much as I hate it, I kind of agree with that because if you think about it, if you're playing defense, and I know you're supposed to play to the whistle, but these guys are human. So if you're playing defense and you see the puck hit the mesh, you're going to assume that the ref's going to call it. And even if you just drop your guard down for a half of a second before you realize they didn't blow the whistle, that half a second, the puck could be in the back of the net. So I don't like the way it went, but it makes sense to make that reviewable because the guys know the rules, and if they see it hit the mesh, it's just a damn shame. It was just one of those games where no matter what we did, we just couldn't get that second goal, and the overpassing didn't help. Steve says, "Can you answer your own question?" Cute, man. All right, Jordan, we agree 100%, man. We absolutely agree. Boy, this stream is flying by, guys. This is great. All right, let's see. So One Bad Steve says Carter and Maxim Burry are skating. Carter's probably out there testing it, and Maxim is probably out there trying to trip Carter so he can get into the game. I knew he was hurt, man. He's gonna play. But if he plays, keep an eye on him. Watch him when he's trying to turn. He's taking some wide turns. He's moving. I think it's his left leg where he's flexing it like out, like something's not right. I believe it was his left leg. So all right, let's see. William, you think we were robbed from the goalie interference? Oh, and you got the flag. Great, outstanding. What the guys are saying above is that because Bob was in the paint, but because it was Sorelli, because he wasn't in the paint, that he was in a good spot. We need to score more than one goal, right? We need to score more than one goal. So we'll see what happens there. Pouncing puck so close to 2,000. Yes. Absolutely. Very close. We should hit it. Oh, good question, William. Do we start Bob or Nider on the back-to-back? I think it's going to depend on how many shots are we talking about Sunday afternoon. And it is a little bit of a help that it's afternoon, so he gets a few extra hours. And it depends on the point in the series we're in, right? So if we win tonight, if we win game 3 and we're ahead 2-1, if Tampa gave us 40, 50 shots, then maybe you throw Knight out there. But I think if we're down 1-2, you got to throw Bob out there unless he had a bad game. So Raven, I saw your question about if with Carolina and Anderson. Not really. Look, if we can get past Vasilevsky, we can beat the Canes or the Rangers. Let's just put it that way. I know in the past I do a lot of talking about moving forward, but we're in a deep shit here. We're in a deep hole. I know it's just one game, but this basically is an elimination game tonight. Let's be honest about that, okay? If we go down 2-0, the best we can hope for is to exit Tampa 2-1. That would be 3-1, and then get it to 3-2 in game 5. And then we'll be right where we were last year in game 6. It's not good. Absolutely. It's his must-win. I won't give up on him. I'm not going to quit. But this is as close to an elimination game as you can think of with this team. Go Leafs, go, huh, Slush? Damn it, I really preferred to play Toronto. Thanks, Giancarlo. Slush, what we saw last night with 9-6 with Calgary and Edmonton? That's what we would have seen with Florida and Toronto. Just no defense, none whatsoever. It'd have been beautiful. All right, so Steve says it's the deepest hole you've ever been in, right? Darius. Okay, couple things, and I'm going to give away the puck. Gunga, what's the prediction for tonight? My prediction was shit last time. I'm out of the prediction business. I knew it as soon as I started trying to get the score right, it would start screwing up. The Panthers are going to win. That's as close as I'm getting. I called Panthers in 5. I'm sticking to it for now, right? And Darius, we're a hellish matchup for the Avs if we can make it there. This is our cup. This is our cup. I got that feeling like if we can beat Tampa. I don't want to say we're home free because that's too much, but Tampa's the worst matchup for us. We'll put it that way. All right. Thank you, Dustin. I appreciate that. I hope that found its way to Huberto. I really genuinely do. Team's never going to let the players anywhere near me anyway, so I may as well serve a purpose. And if my purpose is to piss those guys off so they play pissed off, then my job is done, right? Slightly, how you doing, bud? Yeah, I did. I'm not sure if I responded to you or not. I've been so slammed up because I got so behind. But I did get them out a little while ago. So you should get them, man. Hey, Ty, how you doing, buddy? All right, let's give away this puck. Let me get Steve's question ready. Now, look, you guys, this is not a tough question. Steve has written the question. This is not a tough question. Be ready because I only got one I can give away. Okay? Be ready. And Steve's going to answer. You son of a bitch. All right. I got 4 pucks. I'm giving one away. All right? You're going to get your choice between Sean Bergenheim, Dave Bolin, Dan Ellis, or Jimmy Hayes. The answer is 40. Here's the question. And no answers before in the chat drill. No answers before I'm done reading. When I say go, you can type. Half of you probably got shit already ready to press enter. So don't blame me. This is all up to your Wi-Fi. Since Game 4 of the Washington series, Ekblad and Weegar have been split. Which defenseman since then leads the Panthers in giveaways, and how many do they have? Go. Nope. Darius, how many? Darius got it. He got it, Steve. He said Ekblad, and then I said how many, and he came back 4. Yep. Darius got it. All right. Y'all always blaming Weegar for everything. Well, a lot of it's his fault. Not everything. I didn't blame him for the times. You said in the recap, I don't want to hear shit of Weegar. That's Stu's opinion. He's completely entitled to his opinion. And there goes my internet connection. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. Everything's froze up on me now. I should not have any problems here. All right, Darius. So you got to make sure when you email me, let me know which puck you want. All right? Let me know which puck you want when you email me. All right? And then that way everybody can know which ones are going to be left. So, yeah, it's not. I'm not even on my Wi-Fi, man. I'm wired in. So it should be good now. It went down for me on a second. Stu Dosme, I can't let the truth out, right? Why'd they put his face on the FL Live Arena? Yeah, we're gonna have to get rid of that when we can't afford him, because he's gonna want $8 million, right? I went Android on everybody. I'm wired in, man. Chris, what am I thinking about the 4th line tonight? I think they need to be on the ice more. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking if the top guys aren't going to get it done, throw the energy guys out there. That's what I'm thinking, man. All right, guys, you guys give the score predictions. I've been so bad lately because I started trying to get it right, because everybody was noticing how close to right I was getting it. Now I'm trying and screwing it up. So, but put Lomberg on the top line. Well, they're putting Mammon on the top line. If Verhaeghe is out, Mammon practiced on the top line. Dustin, that goes right into what I was thinking. Is how many guys got to be hurt for Joe to get in the game? Right? I mean, he's got to play a game if he wants his name on the cup. He's got to be in a game. I'm surprised. I mean, I guess now being down to Tampa ain't the time to do it, but I don't know. He's got to get in there sometime, right? 26-0 Panthers. I'm good with that. Well, I can't say that, Tack. I can't say that, but I feel you. Chris, your superstition will not allow you to play NHL and the PS4 during the playoffs. Oh, yeah, that's Matthias is in there playing. He plays tournaments, and he's actually pretty good. He's actually pretty good. All right, so I got that question. Okay. All right. Oh, Knight gets a shutout, huh? Okay. Mammon and him are the first men out. Also, with Uyghur, maybe I have to do reverse psychology and actually praise him more. Huh. I didn't think about that. Oh, wasn't there a game that I did that? I think there was a game I did that. If I praised Uyghur, here's a question for you guys. If I praised Uyghur, what would Stu's reaction be? Right? So we lose a game, and then I do the recap and I praise Uyghur and I say it wasn't his fault. He's a good guy. He's trying hard. And then I want to, and then we hear, then I get to see what Stu says in the morning. And I'll show up wearing the Uyghur jersey too, right? Let's see. Ty says it's going to start 1-1 Panthers, go up to 3-2 in the second, and they win 5-4. I'm good with that. Frank, he would drop the F-bomb for sure. Absolutely, right? Darius, if I praise Uyghur, will he actually be better? Is he the anomaly? Well, I tell you what, bitching about him has not fixed him. I mean, look at Hornquist. All I had to do is bitch about him for a half a second. He goes out there and he scores a goal. Right? Maybe that's what the problem is. Maybe I've been praising Huberdeau too much. I'll figure something out. Right? Steve, and that's how World War III started. That's true, man. Donald, the Panthers lose. It's rigged. They got to win this game. I can't. Just like my brain would not let me get anywhere other than Panthers in 6 against the Capitals, my brain shuts off if I think about 2-0 Tampa. We're winning this game. We win this game. We go into Tampa. We split in Tampa. I know that doesn't mean 5 games, but my gut says Panthers in 5. That doesn't happen. We get out of the first 4 tied, and it's a 3-game series with 2 at home. But tonight is the whole season. Tonight's the whole season. Only chance we have of winning anything. You have to win tonight. And personally, I think we got to come out and just blow them out of the first period and make it so that they're like, we are already split in Florida. We're good. I think the longer, just like game 1, the longer the game goes on where it's close and we're not scoring, I don't want anything to do with that energy, man. Eyes, that is exactly right, man. And Chris, I see it there. It's purely mental. We're overthinking. Yep. Cody, emotion from Hubie and Barkov. Let's see some yelling. Crosby won 3 cups for a reason. True. Absolutely true, man. I almost made a message for Jonathan Huberdeau video. I almost did that. And I wasn't feeling good. I didn't have my good energy. So I skipped it because I'm only going to get one shot with that. And I feel like we're going to win tonight. And I may need to make that video for a game 6 or a game 7. So, but that almost happened. Because that one I'll post to Instagram because I know he's all over Instagram and everything. Kyle, you have not seen Bruno get pissed and rip these guys on the bench. So here's the thing. Brunette has this calm demeanor about him, right? I mean, no panic. And I get that helps us remain calm and even-handed. Nobody's panicking when we're losing by 3, we're losing by 4. He is what he is. And you never really saw Q you could see it on Q's face. Where brunette, you can't quite figure it out. What I want to know is just one question. If I had 1 minute with these guys, I would ask one question, and that is, if I can see for months that the goalies and the defensemen are cheating, playing Huberdeau, playing the shot because they know he's not playing the pass because they know he's not going to shoot, why has that not gotten fixed? If you can see it, and the announcers can see it, and everybody else can see it, either you're not or you are, and he's not listening. And then they'd kick me out of the room for being a douchebag because you don't get to keep your credentials if you ask questions like that. All right, let's see. You're going to put laxatives in the Lightning's pregame oatmeal. I appreciate that, John. I appreciate that, man. John Valdez. Let's see. Do I think the players trust him? I mean, I do believe that they like him. I do believe that they trust him. He figures things out too slow. And now who knows what we're going to see on the ice tonight. They've been saying we're going to still go with the same power play. We're going to stick with it. We're not going to change anything. I can almost accept that we're going into this series and say, okay, we're playing a different team. Maybe we'll get different results. But after game 1, I can't accept that. There has to be changes in the power play. Or I'm going to Calvin and Hobbes transmogrify myself down there and do it myself. Jeff, Automatics, how you doing, bud? Panthers scoring 4 PP goals, but then you predict, but then I see. Okay. Raven, any foul game streams? I'm not sure. Not sure what you're asking. You're sticking with your PP shot clock. Eyes, yeah. I wanted to piggyback on that, Eyes. The shot clock with the shot collars. Shot clock with shot collars. So when the buzzer goes off, if they haven't shot, it'll work. We'll work on that, man. Duke, you have a question. I'm a Florida fan, but can I see the bias when it comes to most people against the Tampa Bay Lightning? Look, I mean, that comes with winning, right? I mean, it's like how many people hate Brady and Belichick and the Patriots. It comes with winning. The more, it's like Kucherov. I hate that son of a bitch because he's so fucking good. So it's a compliment. There's nothing else for it. I wish teams hated the Panthers as much as they hated the Lightning, because then they would watch my videos and they'd get a hell of a joyride about my rants. But they don't. Everybody likes the Panthers because we're like the little puppy that always gets the cold oatmeal. So yeah, man. Especially the 3-peat thing. 7? That is 6. Well, it's close enough. All right, guys, I got to get downstairs. I got to get the TV going. I got to get the game going. I got to get some dinner, too. I'm hungry. I appreciate everybody showing up. You guys know how to get a hold of me. For everybody that wants stuff, keep on me, remind me. Sometimes I get a little bit slow with sending the stuff out. I did get the 1 flag and the magazine out today. I know I gave away 2 flags. Somebody needs to give me their address. Eyes, was that you? Did I give away? I know I gave away 2 flags. So don't cheat, by the way. Don't be emailing me saying I won the flag. I'll go back. I'll remember. I'll remember before I forget. So, All right, guys. We appreciate it. I appreciate everybody coming out. And happy thoughts. Panthers in 5. I'm sticking to it. All right. We are winning this game.